I'm at Port Huron Hospital Physical Therapy speaking with Joanna Pedlaska-Ely in regards to treatment modalities available to shoulder issues. Joanna, could you tell us what you typically see in conditions or issues that you treat patients for related to the shoulder?
Typically, we see people who come to physical therapy and tell us that the shoulder hurts. And they will say that certain motions are painful or that when they roll over in bed they hurt, but they can't recall any specific event that caused this to start. So it's an insidious onset. And our role as a physical therapy is to determine why it hurts, what causes them to hurt, and treat it that way. Now, of course, we also see people who have fallen and hurt their shoulder or received a direct blow to the shoulder or were a victim of motor vehicle accident, and we treat those people too. But most commonly, we see people who have no idea. And they commonly complain of pain in front of their shoulder, typically bicep tendon or rotator cuff tendon or AC joint arthritis. And they will just say that the shoulder hurts, and sometimes it can radiate into the arm.
What are some of the common causes of these issues?
Of course, posture is a big one. People typically would think that they need to stand really straight, and that's not really what they need to do. But just the daily routines and their jobs that involve slouched position cause imbalances in the muscles. And I can show you here on a skeleton.
Okay, great.
See, here we have a rotator cuff tendon. The pen is pretending it's a rotator cuff tendon. And if the spur forms here on a joint, it will run right into that tendon. And also muscle imbalances involve shoulder blade. So normally when the arm moves, shoulder blade muscles pull the shoulder blade out of the way of the shoulder, and then they move together. Now when there's a muscle imbalance and the scapular muscles get weak, it will stay there and the shoulder will run into it, and that poor tendon is right there in a way.
Okay. What are some of the common causes for these issues that you see patients for typically?
People, like I said, have jobs that require them working in front. So they, whether it's a desk job or computer job or even assembly line, they will focus on it and typically slouch in front. So front muscles, chest muscles will get tight, and the muscles in their backs will get weak, the ones that pull the shoulder blade out. And people typically tell us, well, we do all these jobs all day long, you know, I work out all day long, so why do I have this problem? But what people don't realize is that the job is not the exercise. They need to do exercises that are opposite to the job that they perform. So if they are slouched, they need to stretch their chest muscles, and if they are having weakness in their back because they are always forward, they need to work these muscles out. So.
Okay. As an athlete, why or what should you have your shoulder evaluated for or be aware of related to the use of the shoulder?
Athletes use their shoulders in various ways, but most importantly they need to have a full range of motion and the strength throughout that range of motion to perform the tasks that they perform. And what we need to realize is that in the athlete's motion, the motion occurs both from the arm down all the way to the foot and from the foot up to the arm. And shoulder typically is right in the middle of that, and as a very mobile joint, it can compensate for deficiencies in other joints. So for example, with a baseball pitch, if the right hip is weak, it cannot produce the speed, so the shoulder has to compensate, and the shoulder muscles have to produce the speed for the ball instead of the right hip. Now if the left hip is weak, then the motion doesn't get decelerated and the shoulder gets overstretched. So it basically becomes overused and suffers overuse injuries.
What do you consider a basic proper posture for people?
Proper posture doesn't, like I said, involve standing straight and pulling the shoulders back. But basically, what we need to think about is that our sternum, the chest bone, is up, and then shoulders fall into the natural relaxed position, and the head falls into right relaxed position. So basically, if we think that we have a string attached to our sternum, that puts us in a good position. You can feel it, that your head falls into the right position, even that your abdominals get pulled in, and you don't really have to do that. consciously.
Okay. Joanna, if someone watching the program today feels they benefit from a physical therapy evaluation on their shoulder or benefit from one of the treatments we described, what is the best way to make an appointment to do so?
In the state of Michigan, physical therapists can evaluate without doctor prescription, but we cannot treat without doctor prescription. So the best way is to go to the physician, get the prescription, and then contact our offices. We have 4 offices: Port Huron, Marysville, Yale, and Lexington, and all of the phone numbers and driving directions are on the website, porthuronhospital.org, and physical therapy page.
Joanna, thanks so much for sharing all this great information with our viewers today.
My pleasure.
This is Sarah Tate reporting with Port Huron Hospital Today's Health Program.
Welcome back to Port Huron Hospital's Today's Health Program. Today I'm speaking with Dr. Timothy Lucas about common causes of shoulder pain. Dr. Lucas, it sounds like this arthroscopic surgery for rotator cuff repair is the latest and greatest thing. Why should someone choose to have that procedure done here at Port Huron Hospital?
Well, the nice thing about having it done at Port Huron Hospital is it is close to home, so it makes it more convenient for patients and their families. They don't have to make that long drive. You have surgeons that are extensively trained in arthroscopic techniques. We've spent the extra time to learn these new techniques, become advanced and proficient at them, so people can have their surgery done close to home. The Port Huron Hospital also delivers a very high quality of care. The people that work there, they do their job, they know their job, and they work hard at making patients comfortable, and they want their patients to have a good result, and we end up with very good results because of that. There's also, Port Huron Hospital has invested the money or the capital to buy the high definition equipment it takes to do these type of surgeries. In addition, we also have access to the higher quality or more advanced implants that we use to do the repairs that make it made the advances possible in arthroscopic surgery.
Dr. Lucas, this has been great information. Do you have any closing comments for our viewers?
Well, once again, thank you for having me, but also I'd like to tell patients, if you're having shoulder pain, come in and get evaluated so we can find out the cause of your pain and hopefully help fix things for you.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks.
And thank you for watching. If you have questions about shoulder pain, need a physician referral, or have suggestions for topics you'd like to hear more about, you can contact us by calling Health Access at 1-800-228-1484. You can also watch Today's Health, request a copy of our program, or access other reliable healthcare information by visiting our website, porthuronhospital.org. As always, tune in next time to Today's Health. Today's Health is brought to you by Port Huron Hospital, a leader in healing, your partner in health.